Yo, let's talk about the new Heat Press Nation splitter stand. What's happening, everybody? Boy Big Brando, and today let's talk about the new Heat Press Nation splitter stand. Now, what's the splitter stand? It's gonna be a little stand that you put your heat press on top of that's gonna allow you to thread your t-shirts and hoodies onto your heat press. This stand is made for the Signature Series and the Signature Pro heat presses. It'll fit the 15x15 and the 16x20. Now, why is this thing important? Being able to thread your garments onto your heat press, it's gonna allow you to do front and back prints with ease. Now you're probably saying, well, you already do front and back prints. Right now, currently, I don't do front and back prints when it comes to puff vinyl. One of the big reasons is because once you press the puff on the front, you're gonna turn the shirt over and then you're gonna apply pressure to that puff that's on the front to apply the back. For myself, I like a nice, smooth, even pressing surface whenever I'm doing fronts or backs. So being able to thread my t-shirt on to do the front, pull it off, thread the t-shirt on to do the back will allow the puff to stay puffed and also apply to a smooth, even pressing surface. So I'm gonna unbox this thing right now so you can see what comes inside the box. I'm gonna get it all set up and then I'll show you a demo on how I'm gonna use the new splitter stand. All right, let's get into it. See that? Satisfaction guaranteed. Bam. And we got some screws and an Allen wrench in here. Move this out the way. Go. Oh, there it is right there. Hopefully you can see that. Press goes right up on top. Got some, it has rubber feet on the bottom. Now, let's put this thing together. All right, so this thing right here will fit the 15x15 and the 16x20 Signature Series. There's holes on the bottom that you can attach it to on both sides. So I'm gonna put it down, set up there, and then I'm gonna put the press right on top. Now, gonna attach the set screws that go underneath with this included Allen wrench. There's holes under here and then holes on the back side. All right, for the two in the back, there's a little hole underneath here so you could fit the Allen wrench under to tighten it up because it's at a weird angle if you went this way. So go through the little hole underneath the very bottom, put the Allen wrench in there, you can tighten it up. Now, as you can see, there's a big gap underneath here now. So now I could thread my t-shirt on, it'll go all the way through and it won't get hung up on anything at the bottom. As you can see, without the stand here, it's all flat, so I wouldn't be able to thread anything on. Once I pull it in and push it in, everything gets bunched up. So now that there's this splitter stand where it splits the top and bottom, I could slide it in, slide it out, turn the shirt over, slide it back through and thread the shirt on. All right, let me show you how I'm gonna use this thing. We're using a Shaka Active t-shirt. Normally, if I didn't have the splitter stand on, I would lay my t-shirt down on the front, push it in, press my first puff design on. Then I would take it off, lay it down to press the back, but I already have the front pressed on. So it's already gonna be bubbled up, and it's also gonna apply more pressure when I press the back on. That's gonna squish the front print. We don't wanna do that no more. So now you can thread the t-shirt on. Nice, smooth, even pressing surface. We're gonna pre-press. Today we're gonna be using EconoPuff. That's EconoTransfers Puff Vinyl. Heat press is set up to 300 degrees for 12 seconds. So let's say I want to press this design on right here. I'm gonna lay it down, 4 fingers down. We're using heavy pressure, like I said, on my Signature Pro heat press. I'm set at 300 degrees for 12 seconds. My sure pressure knob is set to 30. First print done. Take it off. As you can see, it's puffed up. Now, if I were to just lay this down here, I'd be smashing the front print to do the back print, which is going to make this puff a lot flatter than what it is. So instead, we'll thread the t-shirt on. Now, the front print is protected. Now we can press the back print on. Once again, the heat press is set up for 300 degrees, 12 seconds. I'm using heavy pressure, and I'm also using EconoTransfers EconoPuff Vinyl. Sure pressure knob is set to 30. And it released on its own. There you have it. Puff on the back and puff on the front. Remember, if I wanted to do this the normal way, the front print would have got smashed down and took all the puff out of it. But now I could do puff on the back and on the front using my new Heat Press Nation splitter stand. Now, one of the other reasons why I want to use this splitter stand is when I'm pressing hoodies. This hoodie right here is made by AS Color. This is the Relax hoodie, AS Color Relax. Normally, when I press a hoodie, I lay it down like this, put my first design on, press it down, boom. See this pocket right here? If I wanted to do the back of the hoodie, I would lay it down, and that pocket right here, as you can see, is in the way. Especially if I wanted to do a big print. If I wanted to put this big print on the back, the pocket would be in the way. It's still bumpy. You can see that. So now that I have this splitter stand, I could thread the hoodie on. Now the pocket's no longer a factor. Pocket's under here. I have a nice, smooth, even pressing surface. So if I wanted to press this big print on, there's nothing obstructing it. And it's a nice, smooth, flat pressing surface now. All right, man, there you have it. The new Heat Press Nation splitter stand is available now. If you wanted to check it out, I'll leave the link for you in the description box. If you already have a press that's threadable, cool. But if you own a Signature Pro or Signature Series heat press and you want to be able to thread your garments on, the splitter stand is where it's at. Now, is this needed? No. Is this a nice to have? Yes, it is. If you don't care about threading your stuff on, don't even worry about it. Keep pressing the way you're already pressing. But if you're like myself and we're limited to doing puff on the front and back, or whenever you're pressing hoodies, you would have to put a Teflon pillow inside the hoodie, line it all up, just so you didn't press on top of the pocket, the solution is here. Now, if you got any questions, make sure you leave it in the comments for me. Now, like I said, I'll link everything for you in the description box. Everything from the heat presses to the new stand to the puff vinyl that I use. Everything is there for you in the description box. And if you wanted to, follow me on Instagram, Big Brando TV. Catch you guys on the next one, man. Yeah.